Okay, so nimbo means precipitation. Okay, so nimbostratus would be a rain cloud. All right, so with it being a rain cloud and it having the word stratus in it, you're going to have the blanket like we discussed. But also, there's something else about rain, right? So what do you usually see with rain clouds? Are they usually white like this, or do you think it's something else? They're usually gray, right? They have some gray there. And the stratus clouds actually usually have some gray as well, just not as much. So what we're going to do now is you'll need your gray paint, and we're going to dip this in. And then you are just going to go crazy on your nimbostratus. Just grab some paint with your paintbrush, and you can just go through and you can make it gray as much as you want, where you want it, okay? And you'll just have to pull it because that cotton ball is obviously gonna grab after the paintbrush. But yeah, it's got some gray in there, okay? So you'll just paint gray on this cloud. And then you'll also have a little bit of gray on the stratus, but not as much, okay? Because usually the stratus cloud just has a tad bit of gray here and there. And if you grab some cotton ball, it's okay. Just pull it off. It'll be all right. Just make sure you throw it away when you're done painting so your mom's not like, why do you have this gray cotton ball hanging out over here? Okay, so there we go. And those are our clouds for our craft. Now remember that cirrus around 7,000 to 14,000 meters above the ground, okay? And they are just kind of spaced out. And then you have your stratus clouds here, and that's our blanket cloud, right? So that's what reflects the sun back away from the earth to give us nice shade, bring some of that heat away. And then you've got cumulus, which is your big, white, fluffy clouds that will be the ones that you really like to just lay down and figure out what you see with that cloud, okay? It might look like a bunny rabbit or somebody you know, okay? And then the nimbostratus, those are the rain clouds, or it could also be snow clouds, right? Depending on the time of the year, because obviously if it's really cold outside, the rain falling down would be more snow or sleet, right? Because remember, nimbo means precipitation, and precipitation isn't just rain, is it? Okay, so these are our different clouds, and that is it for the craft. Make sure that you clean up your mess and rinse out your brush, and then we are going to go back over to our science experiment. And if it hasn't exactly started dropping down just yet, what we're going to do is we're going to take some more of our food coloring. Make sure you put it straight in here, because it looks like we just might need some more moisture, right? So we're going to take some more water from the air and from the ocean and see if we can get this party started. All right. There it goes. So we just needed some more. As you see, that's how rain works, doesn't it? It comes down from the cloud, from the nimbostratus, and just pours down through our atmosphere and onto our ground, right? And it waters the plants, it cools down. It's really nice, except for when the mosquitoes come out. But just run from those guys, okay? So that is it. I hope you learned a lot. And I hope you enjoyed this little experiment and craft. And some of you might have already known these things about the clouds, and that's okay, because sometimes we just need to review, right? So I hope you guys have an excellent day. Bye, buddies.